All right, hello, my name's Tom. I'm your host at Willow Pond Ranch. I'm going to just give you a brief walkthrough to acquaint you with our house and its many features. When you arrive here, you're going to come up these rock stairs. Our front door is straight ahead. As you come up here, one of the nice features about Willow Pond Ranch is the great outdoor living that you can have. The rock patio here. You can see the waterfall with koi pond. You'll notice a sign that says wet paint. You know what, there really isn't wet paint, but it's sort of a nice way of saying stay off because we don't want anybody falling in. We also ask that you feed the koi once a day, 1 bag of koi food, which you'll find by the front door, and do it when the waterfall's off. The waterfall will come on in the morning and then shut off. It'll come on in the evening and then shut off also. Over here is our barbecue. Pretty simple to operate. Straight up at 12 o'clock is off. 9 o'clock is on. You set the 5 burners to on and then press one of them in, it'll click and start. Let's go on inside. After you've fed the koi, please return the empty bag here so we can refill it later. And note as you walk in, it's really important. We have our own water supply here. So this sign is just to remind you to please conserve because we need water for our horses as well. So come on in. We do have a book here that has the house rules and manual in it, plus a whole lot of really good information about what's going on locally, what the restaurants are, a number of menus for you to choose from, and the good times. The good times is a great guide for any kind of live music or whatever other things are happening in town. So together, this is a great place for you to get started and acquainted with Santa Cruz. There's a remote for the TV and another remote for the overhead lights and fan. And there's a separate remote by the door for the loft light. So for your dining enjoyment, we have a table, a dining table with 6 chairs. There's another table in the kitchen. Some people, if they have a large group, have brought that table out, which is great. Bring the chairs out and then everybody can go together. Looking outside for a moment, you'll notice this sign. This sign's important. In fact, there's a number of signs that I've put around to make things easier for you. You can certainly go outside here, but as you might imagine, these doors slide. And I ask that you don't slide the doors because it's possible for them to fall out and either be harmed or harm you. Let's head into the kitchen. Hi, now we're in the kitchen. You have a Keurig coffee maker, coffee, tea, plastic paper plates, plastic knives, spoons, cups, etc. in here. I do ask that when you go out to the hot tub, you don't take any glass, that you use the plastic or paper. All your plates and glasses and coffee cups and whatnot are here. You've got your flatware down here, pots and pans below. Dishwasher, copper sink, and there's a sign on here to remind you to not use any cleansers or leave any acidic food in the copper sink like lemon or tomato. The dishwasher soap's underneath. Our trash is here. We ask that you separate the trash from the recycling. The blue is for recycling, the white is for trash. And you've got replacement bags here, both the blue and white replacement bags. There's cooking utensils here for the outside barbecue and then for inside. The lights for over the hood are up here for over the stove. And I ask that you use the fan when cooking. Good. We have 2 sinks, as you'll notice. It's a chef's professional kitchen. This is the prep sink. Both sinks have garbage disposals. There's a little button in the back of both sinks that turns on the garbage disposal. Both sinks have water spigots. The copper sink actually has a instant hot water spigot, which is nice for tea. In the refrigerator, there's actually a cold water spout if you want some cold water. And there's breakfast items like juice and muffins and things like that to help you get started, plus a bottle of white wine. And then in our greeting basket over here, there's a bottle of red wine. There's additional bottles of wine should you happen to run out, that you can purchase that are in the wine bar. This is a combination microwave and oven. The upper part is microwave. It's pretty simple. You put things in, it lights up, it wants to talk to you, it'll tell you, how to cook almost anything you can think of. And your wine glasses are over here. Upstairs there's 3 bedrooms. I'll get to the master bedroom in just a moment. This is the first bedroom towards the ranch side of the house. And in addition to a full-size bed, it also features a workstation with printer that you can connect to wirelessly. The second of 2 upstairs bathrooms is located between these 2 bedrooms. The second upstairs bedroom is this one with a full-size bed and has kind of an equestrian plus African motif from some of our travels, and also features a full-size walk-in closet. The highlight of most homes, in addition to the kitchen, is the master, and we have an absolutely lovely master suite that is adjacent to our woodland wonderland, what I call the woodland wonderland. So it's a very peaceful, tranquil setting here in the master. We have a queen bed. Our walk-in closet actually, I think, has the best view in the house. Master bathroom is one that I'm really quite proud of. Part of our design was to bring the outside in. You've got a great tub. Yeah, the controls for the shower are a little complicated, so let me explain them to you. On the far wall, you'll see 2 controls. The upper control selects which of the 3 shower heads, the rain, the normal shower head, or the handheld, which of those is on. And you can actually select any combination, any 1, any 2, and even all 3. And the bottom control is the temperature. On the other wall, there's other controls for the body blasters and for the shower head on the left wall. So just on the other side of the master bath is our hot tub in a nice private setting. Let me demonstrate how this works just in case you haven't seen one. There's a button here you push for the jets, and other than that, the cover has a cover lifter that makes it pretty darn easy to cover or uncover it. That's all you got to do. All right, our downstairs master also features a queen bed, large mirrors, and its own individual patio with sliding door. The third bath is down here and complete with shower and tub adjacent to our laundry room. And last but not least is the bunk room. As you can see, we have 4 bunk beds, a gas-fired stove, and TV set. Probably a great place for the kids. Another nice feature is the downstairs porch that's covered, and it's cool when it's hot and sunny during the day. And there's a swing that's a lot of fun. Later in the year, like in the winter, sometimes it's convenient to have a fire. We have a wood-burning fireplace. I actually use the Duraflames. They work really well. Let's step outside for a moment because this is my favorite place. In the morning, the sun rises over the ridge, brings a bunch of sunlight in here. It's really brilliant, exciting. It really gets you going. Sitting out here with your coffee or tea is excellent. Then later in the day, what's nice is as the sun transitions, this goes into shade. Across the way is still brightly lit, and it's a great place for wrapping up the day with a glass of wine. There's actually a fire pit in the middle of the table there. If you take off the Lazy Susan, you'll see it. Our liability insurance disallows any unescorted guests going down below. So if you would like to see what's down there, let me know. I'd be glad to take you on a private tour. This is a no drone zone. We've had people come with drones, and it really can freak out the riders and potentially the horses. I need you to drive slowly down Alpha so as not to annoy our neighbors, and then especially on the ranch. Be extremely cautious, drive slowly. We don't want any injuries, we don't want any horses being excited. Additionally, there's no smoking anywhere on the property. You may not know this, but in the rural area there's a great concern about fire. Thank you very much for choosing us for your visit here to Santa Cruz. For a complete property tour video, go to willowpondranch.org.